No, not really.
Why?
Because these sets are too expensive.
Should we take them back to the store?
I thought about that, but I think I'd rather build them and see whether they're worth the price. I know that a lot of people on the internet have been complaining about the price points for these sets, and I think I agree with them, but they might still be worth it if you're a big fan. What do you think?
I think we could build them.
All right, which one should we start with?
Let's start with this one.
All right, which set is that one?
It's called Miles Morales versus the Spot.
All right, you show everyone? Yep. So this is Miles Morales versus the Spot. It is, what's the set number?
76311.
Right. So if you saw the second Spider-Verse movie, where Miles first fights the Spot in the convenience store, looks like this is a playset recreation. Does look very cool. I'm very excited about some of the minifigures that are here. So let's open it up, see whether it's worth it. This set is, how many pieces are in the set?
375.
Yeah.
Pieces.
So this set was $50, $49.99, which is about 12 cents a piece. A little more expensive than kind of the average 10 cents a piece that you usually get with most Lego sets. So honestly, out of the three of these sets, it's probably the most reasonably priced, even though I would still expect it to be closer to $40. But let's crack it open, see if it's worth the cost.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Stacking high, building wide. Watch my tower touch the sky. Click and snap, hear the sound. Colors mixing all around. Brick by brick, I make a scene. Castles, cars, and worlds unseen. In my hands, a dream takes flight. Shaping stories day and night. Turn the gears, make it spin. Let imagination win. Bridge so tall, spaceship flies. Endless wonders in my eyes. Piece by piece, the magic sticks. Searching for those special bricks. Let's go Miles, let's go Gwen. Build it up and back again. Lock it tight, make it strong. We'll fight the dark, we'll right the wrong. Walls arise, the fortress stands. Shields and lasers in our hands. Evil looms, the battle's near. But we don't break, we have no fear. Side by side, we twist and turn. Every piece we place, we learn. Stronger bonds, a hero's fight. Click by click, we shine so bright. Final piece, the plan's complete. Villains tremble at our feet. Launch the mech, engines roar. Blasting through the battle's core. Miles and Gwen, the fight is won. Brick still standing, job well done. Take it down, build anew. Endless worlds for us to do. The ground shakes, walls break, but we don't stop. We
So,
elevate.
what did we end up with?
We ended up of building this.
So what did we build?
The car, the police car, the store, Miles's dad, Miles Morales, the Spot, and Ghost Spider. There.
All right, very cool. Let's take a closer look. Now, let's talk about the minifigures. So the set comes with 4 minifigures. The first is Officer Morales.
You gotta say I love you back.
Dad, are you serious?
I wanna hear it.
You want to hear me
I
say
love
it?
you, Dad.
You're dropping me off out of
I
school?
love you, Dad.
Look at this place.
Dad, I love you.
So I really like Officer Morales. He's got a much more detailed print on his torso piece than most police characters, and his legs are just a plain dark blue with no printed details. But in this case, I'm okay with it, since his pants in the movie are pretty much that color, so it'd be hard for any printed details to be seen anyway. I do like his police cap, except I know that there is a Lego piece police cap where there's a gold badge print on it, so I'm not sure why they didn't include that one with the set. You're probably going to notice my complaints about the minifigure piece prints are a common theme. I just feel like when it came to these parts, they just cut more corners than I'd like. Next minifigure is the Spot.
You like a cow or a Dalmatian?
I am the Spot. We meet again, Spider-Man. Oh, that's funny to you?
Of course not. No.
Very realistic reproduction. You can see the spots printed on both sides of the torso. The rest of the back is plain white, which makes sense given the character, but I'm slightly disappointed because I think there could have been some holes on his arm prints too. I think it would have elevated the figure. Next is the main character and titular hero, Miles.
Okay, let's do this one last time. My name is Miles Morales. I was bitten by a radioactive spider. And for the last year and 4 months, I've been Brooklyn's one and only Spider-Man. And things are going great. You get hurt!
So, unfortunately, I have a lot of negative things to say about this minifigure. First, the blue trim on his torso makes no sense. Where do you see blue on the actual character in the movie? The legs, arms, and hands are plain black, and I think that's very lazy of LEGO. The best part of the Miles minifigure is actually the head and hair pieces when he's not a superhero.
How are you even cooler under your mask?
The hair piece is such a good reproduction of Miles' hairstyle, and the facial expression on both sides of the headpiece are great. Just big expressions, whether he's happy or looks like he's freaked out a little bit here. If you have any Lego City minifigures, you can just swap the head and you get Miles Morales, high school kid. But for the actual superhero minifigure, I just want to emphasize this isn't even as good as some of the other Miles Morales minifigures in other sets. Compare how this looks to this Miles Morales minifigure Elizabeth and I created ourselves a few years ago. Another Lego set that's still on sale, Miles Morales versus Morbius, set number 76244. The torso piece has red hands, and while in the movie Miles doesn't have red hands, here I just think it adds a pop of color that makes it look cool. And then we added a leg piece with red trim, and I think the whole minifigure looks great compared to the one you get with the set.
I designed my new suit with some fly ambiance down the side.
Again, one redeeming thing is Miles' headpiece, but as far as the Spider-Man superhero minifigure, just very disappointing, unfortunately. Last, there's Gwen Stacy, also known as Spider-Gwen, or Spider-Woman, or Ghost Spider. She has a few different names.
Hey guys,
Wanda?
it's Gwen, actually.
At first glance, I like this minifigure. Her torso piece is great, printed on both sides. I love the magenta hands. The color pops just like the red hands would have popped for Miles if they weren't lazy and included them. But I do have two problems with this minifigure. One is I like the Gwen headpiece, especially the freckles, but the expressions are so similar. She's like either slightly happy or slightly annoyed, I guess. Contrast that with Miles and his two big expressions on his face, which I think are great. So I just feel like with Gwen, she didn't give her as much emotional range, which is unfortunate. But really the bigger problem I have are her legs, because again, plain black legs. And I have no idea why they didn't include the legs with some sort of white print or white mold. I know dual molded legs are more expensive, but you can see here, these black and white legs look so good. And it really would have made, including these legs really would have made this minifigure just great to me. Again, the torso piece, the hands, I think it's pretty good, but it would have been really a 10 out of 10 superhero minifigure if they had just included these legs. Now in the second movie, Gwen did change her hair a little bit.
Your hair has gotten pinker.
Elizabeth actually had the idea to take the Gwen Stacy minifigure from the Daily Bugle set and swap in a pink hairpiece. Honestly, I like that Gwen better than the one that comes with the set, so take that for what it's worth. I know this sounded pretty negative, but sets are more than just minifigures, so let's talk about that. Even just standing alone, the set gives you a lot of different inspirations for play. The set is specifically designed with studs and pinholes on the exterior and interior of the building and police car, so you can pose characters and the webs in a true Spider-Man fashion. There's also a play mechanic designed into the set where pressing this brick on the store's exterior pops out the ATM machine. You can see Officer Morales' car size compared to the police car in LEGO City Set 60312. His car is bigger. I really like that it can fit 2 minifigures because most LEGO police cars or any cars are only big enough for one driver. In the Spider-Verse movies, there are several times Miles is riding in the backseat with his dad, so I thought that was a nice touch.
Oh my gosh, don't cops run red lights?
Well, yeah, some do. But, not your dad.
The web accessories are cool. This is the first time I've seen the web piece that Gwen is holding here. You can see it can wrap up another minifigure like I'm doing with the Spot.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
That said, I do have a preference for another Lego piece for Spider-Man webs. This piece here is more like a string than the rope piece that comes with the set. I just feel like the string pieces give you more options as far as Spider-Man webs. Like you can wrap up another minifigure or chain them together. You can also chain the rope piece that comes with the set together, but you need some sort of pin or stud to place in between each one.
Yo, what you doing back there, man?
Nothing.
So, after Elizabeth and I built the Miles vs. Spot set, we decided to incorporate it into a city creation we've just started. Given Officer Morales is a police officer, we started with LEGO City Set Police Station 60316 and some road plates. The set does incorporate itself very easily to a city build like this, although I do wish the convenience store was a little bit bigger. I think if they had put it on a 16 by 16 plate, it would have given more options to play in the store and not just outside. We have a lot of minifigure spare parts, so we also created a minifigure for the shopkeeper, did that, and gave him a baseball bat.
Got my pin
Get
number.
yourself out of here.
No, sir, please just.
But after placing him in the store, just like there's no room to pose anyone else. So like I said, a 16 by 16 plate would have been maybe the better option. But if you have a 16 by 16 plate, there's no reason you can't build it on that.
What's with this kid?
I don't know. Oh, hey! Spider-Man.
Officer Morales.
Officer Morales.
This is not what it looks like.
I like the scale of Officer Morales' car and the scale for driving it on the LEGO City road plates. It fits just fine. It really just gives you a lot of options for a lot of play scenarios. You can see here, as we're playing, we got the burger truck from our last video. We got Emmett. We got Spot hijacking the burger truck. We got Miles and Spider-Gwen trying to set a trap for the truck. So we did have a lot of fun with this. So just, you know, as much as I was negative on the minifigures, I don't think that made this set like totally irredeemable. And like I said, we had some fun, and actually, let's talk about our final review scores.
Stacking high, building wide. Watch my tower touch the sky. Click and snap, hear the sound.
Okay, now it's time for the SpecialBrix review of the set Miles versus the Spot. So, our first category is the build. Elizabeth, did you have fun building this?
Yes, I sure did.
Anything? What did you like about building it? What did you not like?
I liked built in the store.
Anything you didn't like?
I did not like all the stickers.
Yeah, that's true. There is one drawback to the build. It's really there are a lot of stickers, and you can see in our build segment. Actually, we got 2 sticker sheets by accident, so I freaked out at first, and I thought that there's even more than there were. But otherwise, yeah, pretty fun build. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
I also give a thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. All right, our next category is minifigures. All right, so this set comes with 4 minifigures. You got Spot, Miles, Miles' dad, and Gwen. So, what do you think, Elizabeth?
I liked Bob because they called him the villain of the week.
That's right. No spoilers, but yes, Spot is something of a villain of the week if you haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, you got me agreeing with the bad guy right now.
That guy, he's barely a villain of the week. What?
Anything you didn't like?
I did not like their legs are boring.
Yeah, so as I mentioned in the earlier segment, really bugs me that Miles and Gwen have plain black legs. I think it's very lazy, and I think for what you're paying for the set, we deserve better, honestly.
God, it was
Are you serious?
It was inconsiderate and super rude and a little cocky.
And also, I do wish they gave more web accessories. It is cool that you can wrap Spot up like this, but just feel like they could have done more for a Spider-Man set. So, all right, what do you think? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs down. Our next category is value. So, Elizabeth, what do you think? Was this worth $49.99?
Yes,
Okay, what makes you say that?
because I could have had to pay for it.
Okay, so yes, if you can get this for free, it's definitely worth it. But if you did have to pay for it, I would say it's actually, look, if you want the set, it's not too much over the price I would have expected to pay for this. So yeah, if you want it, you should get it. If you're lukewarm about it, maybe not worth the cost. So on value though, what do you say? Thumb up or thumb down?
Thumbs up.
Same here. Now it's time for our last category, which is fun. Basically, how fun is it to play with once it's built or as it's being built? And we rank this out of 4, so we can get up to 2 thumbs up from each of us. So what do you think, Elizabeth? Was this set fun?
Yes,
What do you think is fun about it?
because you can pop out the ATM machine.
Why do people say ATM machine?
Who said that?
The M stands for machine.
Yep, that is true. Got some play features like that. Anything you don't like about it?
I don't like it because the guy who runs at the shop isn't there.
How much I owe you for this beef patty, man?
Spidey, if you catch him, it's on the house, brother.
Yeah, that bothers me too. I do wish they had included the shopkeeper, given how if you've seen the scene in the movie, he's pretty central to at least the beginning of it. I would say the set is fun. I do wish they included more web accessories. I do wish this had been a 16x16 plate. I think that could have given you more space to do stuff with the store. But overall, I think the police car is very well done, and I do think this incorporates very easily into any sort of city build you might have. So overall, what do you think? How many thumbs up?
2 thumbs up.
All right, and I give it 1 thumb up, so 3 out of 4. That concludes our unboxing, building, and reviewing of the Miles Morales versus Spot set. Anything you want to say?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
That's right. If you did like this video or you like other videos in our channel, please do that. We'd appreciate that very much. Otherwise, yeah, next week we'll be doing, as part of our Overpriced Marvel Sets series, the X-Men X-Jet. So take a look for that soon. Otherwise, anything you want to say before we say goodbye? Bye.
See you next time at SpecialBrix Playroom.
All right. See you next time.
Bye.
I taught him how to do that, so I gotta be a pretty good mentor to pull that off.